year of rent maybe or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You got that endorsement shit. Then your agent might have some shit. You did card signings?
No.
You might have to do that when you come. You know, I ain't do it. I ain't never have it. You know what I'm saying? But when you get drafted, they might have that. Then you start balling. They might want you to do a radio show every week. So then your shit just
keep jumping.
Yeah. Then you do events. You might go to a Roof Chris event. We used to go to a Roof Chris event. They giving us $50 gift cards, feeding you, and supplying the transportation there.
Dang.
So I'm just eating free to go say hi and speak to a couple people and shake hands and take some pictures.
Yeah. Look, yo, so what all these rap dimensions, cause me being the best is gonna be the definition. See, most of y'all lame just fell for competition. It's Ross turn, so sit back and listen, try to envision. I'm the realest, get in this business, I kill it. Y'all the witness, I'll give you no forgiveness. What I'm reppin', if you ever disrespected, I'll shoot you with my weapons, and trust me, I got collections. AK-47 is sending a nice route to heaven, dog. I'm doing this for real, dog, and that's just what I tell them. Look, hope you feeling me, but I don't got no felonies. My energy, for all my enemies. Look, you know what I'm finna be. Called to the top, I'm feeling like a centipede. Back into a lion, which I was initially. I just didn't see it clearly. Now I can see the real path that the God got here for me. Look, he about to shed a tear for me. I watch the beat stop. I got a new watch, don't need no G-Shock. I check the time, I swear I don't wear no Reeboks. It's Nikes on my shoes, you know how we rock. Nike better sign me. And if you don't know this is a freestyle, then come and find me. Look, ain't nobody ever gonna decline me. Look, and ain't nobody gonna remind me. I'm a dog, look. You cannot describe me. Look, you cannot describe me. Going in like an ivy. Scratching like ivy, look. Got that thing right beside me. Look, that's just in case somebody try me. So I ain't never walk around here like why me. Look, yeah.
Alright, bro.
Like what you doing out here, man? Facts.
So they pull up. I'm talking to them like, hey, you can come with me, but I'm not staying. She's like, why you ain't staying? I'm like, this ain't my crib. I'm like, but you can come to my spot. She's like, all right. I'm like, well, just let me know. I ain't know what I'm saying. I could have stayed, took a shower, but I'm like, bro, I need to get my shit. I ain't got my own whip, you feel me? So shit, she stayed there and they cracked. You know what I'm saying? She ain't my girl. But anybody will, like I said, if I would've stayed there.
Yeah, pass the little hoe around, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at
No,
Riz,
ain't
though.
no text no more.
Y'all though.
Ain't no more that what you doing
about him cracking.
It's getting straight to the ball.
You said what? So you don't still cracker then, right? You still cracker? Yeah, I was still a cracker. I'm not, but though I can say I could have cracked last night. More important was getting my shit out of his car and go home and getting together, nigga.
Reggie Reggie's that nigga. I'm trying to fuck.
Huh?
She trying to fuck something.
She trying to get.
And your ass
she
said
never
no.
told me.
They didn't tell me she was coming. She said I thought the mattress was gonna get to you. I found out just because I pulled up at they crib to get my stuff, and Monday was like, oh yeah, them girls on their way.
I'm trying to be number one. I'm trying to be top 3 like.
You know what I'm saying? Girls like, see, my nigga.
I'm trying to see what she rate T-bills.
I got pressed about it. When I seen her, cause I seen them nigga went in, I'm like, shit, I'm finna go. I'm not staying. I'm like, shit, I'm finna go. I'm not staying. She like, you not staying? I'm like, this is not my house. I'm finna go. I got shit to do. I ain't cleaned up enough. She's like, all right. I'm like, shit, let me know if you wanna come. I should let me know if you wanna come to my shit.
All they had a bitch. We thought we got down. We were finna fuck. We been and then somebody didn't hit her. We find out nigga hit her. Now you like, damn. It's good though. You
gotta beat Coop ass. He trying to reel y'all in, bro, like a nigga goofy or something, bro. A nigga fuck hoes and I don't do all that gaming and, you know what I'm saying, chilling and shit.
No, we not saying you goofy. We just saying.
I don't fuck with her yourself. It's a chick I fuck with. That's what I'm saying. It's a chick that I fuck with. No, duh. I've been texting her because I got her number at a club and she had to go do something.
Right. And then she fucked Reggie off 2 hours.
Off because she pulled up on her. I knew kind of tissue. I could have fucked her that night.
So bad.
She could have came home.
So understandably,
and I could have fucked her last night.
I
could have fucked her last night if I stayed.
We just saying
I didn't care about staying.
You just saying she lame because she fucked him.
No, the first time she was there, bitch.
That's what
I want to know.
The first time,
no.
After he fucked him,
I'm saying, that's what I want to know. How was she lame now? Because you just said it.
Rich.
You've been talking to this lame ass bitch since Saturday. I'm just saying, bro.
I talked to that bitch strictly to say you need to. You know what I'm saying? A chick that I'll fuck with. A chick that I'll fuck with though. That's what y'all saying.
He told me fuck with the girl, bro. Said a nigga gonna be a little bitter.
You know what I mean? Girls, niggas done got on since we been in, but anybody trying to fuck with no girl out here. We know how
that's all
shit
he
in
want to hear.
Miami.
Man, don't text no bullshit though. Like, man, why you fuck my nigga Reggie?
If I'm gonna text, I'm texting her strictly on BS.
Y'all niggas sweet, bro.
I'm on all bullshit. I'm getting
what
straight
we
to the
on
point.
same school. Y'all niggas fake.
If I was to text her,
G, I don't do no shit like that.
Listen,
bro.
what really happened though, G? I been knew everything that happened before I even asked you that question earlier. I just want to see what you gonna say. That's why Monday, you ain't see Monday when I asked you, Monday over there pointing at me, dying laughing. Huh? When he walked up, I had been knew Reggie cracked and everything. I knew everything, bro. So I said, look, we walked up. I said, G, you pointed at him the other night, bro? He not knowing I've been talking to Reggie.
What'd he say?
He said, man, nah, man. And nigga Reggie cracked, man.
I told you, bro, quit talking. He was just trying to get you. Oh my God. Hey, fuck y'all niggas, man.
He not knowing I've been talking to them already.
Big, I'm big on my city, but I'm even big on my family. So, you know what I'm saying? Like my mother and my two sisters. That's my immediate family. I got three cousins. Three boy cousins that they feel like they brothers. I done lived with them for parts of my life. I done been around them so long. I done came up under them. So everything I kind of learned was from them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a family man at heart. You know what I'm saying? So anything for the family. That's a big part of my motivation. I like what this shit can do for my family. I like how my mother can come up with home and watch a game and get away from the city, get off of work for a couple of days. I like how my sister can show me off to our co-workers. You know what I'm saying? I like how, you know what I'm saying? And I like it. And that shit go hand in hand with my city. But I like how I can inspire the young kids and all the youngest back home to do their thing. Little cousins that look up to me. Got older people in my neighborhood that look up to me, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm everybody, and I was always one of the youngest in my neighborhood, but like a lot of the older people just look up to me because of how I carry myself, basically how I beat the odds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the neighborhood know how easy it is just to get caught up, and I'm not the only one, but I'm one of the few that's doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Got good man Tony, YBG Soul Steve rap. You know what I'm saying? Fat Hand rap, Spotty rap. You know what I'm saying? My man Lord Danny. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing in football. That's another thing I like to do though. The little kids in my neighborhood, little dudes in my neighborhood, the same train I train where I put them on. I try to put them on. You know what I'm saying? I want this shit not to be all about me. I just want me to be the start of this shit, and I want to keep that shit growing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got a blueprint to. I can't get everybody D1, but I got a blueprint to at least give you a chance, give you an opportunity. That's all anybody in life can ask for is an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I find my peace. And right now I'm trying to find my peace in life. You know what I'm saying? I found out my peace is giving back. That's what I love to do. I love to make other people happy. My mother, my family, my community, my city. You know what I'm saying? I lived all over Baltimore City, West Baltimore, East Baltimore. I got people over East Baltimore who I love like brothers. Neil, Pee Wee, Shakar, Lenny, you know what I'm saying? Jiggy, you know what I'm saying? Jabril, Debo. I got people who I love all over the city. And people respect me because I was never a follower. That's one thing I never did. I never followed niggas. Niggas used to smoke all day. I was hooping. I was outside doing something productive. I was never no follower. That's one thing anybody come across me gonna vouch for. I ain't follow nobody. I was always my own man. You know what I'm saying? I was respectful to people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never just go with no trend of make the city feel like it was so bad that I had to do that same shit. I was always different. That's why a lot of people salute me for real. Like really niggas really salute me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of my respect comes from. I ain't shoot nobody. wasn't stealing no cars. I was getting it since I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was been chasing this shit. So niggas just salute how I stayed focused, stayed on track. I ain't letting them take my mental off what I really was trying to do, and they see how it paid off for me. So you know what I'm saying? When you show results, they know that you wasn't playing that whole time. That just show you what the work was really getting to. So that's what I get a lot of respect for in my city. You know what I'm saying? And I plan on giving back to them one day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I want the guys start with the youth on up. You know what I'm saying? Get them a chance, just how I wanted when I was a young boy.
So to the little kid that's watching, what would you give? Like, what would you say to them? Like, give them a blueprint to how to stay focused in that environment. Since it's so hard to, and everybody's like doing negative stuff around. There's nothing positive going around. Give the kid that's watching a blueprint to how to stay focused on his dreams and see what's is it different like to live outside of what you see every day.
Man, see, this the thing. That shit start in the household, I feel like. 'Cause, see, it was always people around me that was bad, you know what I'm saying? But my mother was just so strict. Not strict, she wasn't strict, but she got temper issues, so like, she don't have a lot of patience for little shit that she wasn't tolerating too much stuff. But I was always cool with my mother. It wasn't like we got into it a lot though, but I just always had manners, respect. You know what I'm saying? So it start what I'm getting to is all that stuff in the household. You know what I'm saying? I was always respectful. I knew how I conduct myself around other people, and especially older people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, parents, I always liked them because I just knew how to respect myself. I always had manners. I always carried myself in a certain way. I was always doing something positive. I wasn't getting every kid in trouble. So it start in the household and building that brand within. Because once your foundation built of who you are, that's when you can choose whether you want to be who you are while you're in the house, or you want to change and be like the people who is outside. And I ain't saying the people outside bad, because I love all my homeboys. Niggas been locked up 100 times. It's been, you know what I'm saying? But the reason that I'm respected like that is because it's so hard to not go with the trend. Like, we live in a city where being locked up is like expected. Like, that's supposed to happen along the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to steal a car too, or you supposed to got shot at, you know what I'm saying, or got shot a couple times, you know what I'm saying? And that's true. That happened a lot in my city, but I wasn't looking for that. Like, if it had happened, I got shot at a couple times, but if it would have happened, I never was expecting that to happen to me. I thought a little different. I'm not saying I was God Almighty, but shit, I was always working towards something positive. So if I had to take three things, right, it's starting a household for just building respect and manners for your kid. Secondly, it start with and out of the household, you gotta have enough self confidence that you can feel okay being different. Like, you can feel okay being around a group of people that's smoking and you don't smoke, and not, you know what I'm saying? I never got called weird or nothing. I was a regular kid like everybody else. I wasn't moving like that. I was on my grind. You know what I'm saying? Niggas look, and this is another thing. I'm the youngest in my neighborhood. I've lived on West Side and East, right? By the time I moved to East Baltimore, I was in the sports. I was already too in the sports, so nothing was gonna stop me. But when I was in West Baltimore, it was just like, since I'm the youngest, you know what I'm saying? I got three cousins that live with me. All of them was getting locked up, you know what I'm saying? Just so much. I learned from that shit a lot. Like, I respect them for like teaching me the game. Like, I was watching that shit. I know exactly what go on. Like, I know what happened. If you do this the result. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of them just came home from doing 10 years, and that's like my brother. That's like my closest family member outside of my mother and my sisters. You know what I'm saying? So all of that shit I was just looking at every day, come home from school, and just saying all this shit going on in the neighborhood. I was learning from that shit. I didn't think that shit was good or nothing. I was learning from that shit every day. You know what I'm saying? So I just had a lot of shit that I saw that I learned from that I didn't go with. You know what I'm saying? So that's my three main things: the respect, self-discipline, and using negativity as positivity. I know everybody who watching this ain't from Baltimore, but speaking directly to kids from cities like Baltimore, shit that you see that's negative, everything negative can be used as positive. If I break my leg today, then I'm gonna go crazy in how to how to get closer to my family. Like nothing that can happen today can set me back. I'm gonna make this leg the strongest leg it's ever been. If I break this leg today, it's gonna be the strongest it's ever been next year. Like everything negative can be used as positive stepping stone. And that's how I see life. Everything. Anything can happen. God forbid one of my family members die, that's more fuel to the fire for me to make it. I'm gonna cry, maybe, but I ain't gonna stop me from my journey. I'm gonna use that to go even harder now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like nothing can hold me back at this point. And that's what you gotta be in. Like, you gotta learn how to bounce shit off the wall, negative shit off, and make it positive.
So you go to Fort Scott. Tell me how was like the first day, first month, first semester. Did you even like last that semester, or you just end up just going back home or something?
Well, yeah, I lasted. I, Fort Scott was almost like, at the time, you know what I mean, from my view, this is K1 Ross's view. You know what I mean? This is not even necessarily saying that this was everything that was particularly going on. I just knew that when I was there, I felt like there was no supervision, and we could have did whatever we wanted in there. You got a whole bunch of people from different places, and you got a lot of kids there that ain't there for the right reason. You got a lot of kids there that's so damn old, and you got kids that's younger. So you got 17-year-old. I was 17 at the time. So
what the oldest?
so you got 17 and you got a dude there that might be 25. For what reason I don't know, but he might be 25 there, and you got another dude that's Jack Diesel, dreads. You know what I'm saying? You got another dude, Jack Diesel, Samoan. Then you got a little skinny little dude. Then you got a little dude he shouldn't even be here playing football. Then you got a real nice kid. Then you got everything, bro. You got people who, you know what I'm saying, coming to be gangster at football. You know what I'm saying? You got all that. You got a whole bunch of different backgrounds of people just coming together. And I felt like there was really no supervision inside the little place we was in, like all our dorm rooms. There was really no supervision inside them. We wake up in the morning, you know, go eat breakfast and all that stuff, and we had food and whatever. So that was a good benefit too. You know what I'm saying? Which some JUCOs don't get, which was the other JUCO I went to. You didn't have none of that. But that just goes to show you at the time what you really took for granted or not. But to be all in all, I think it was a good experience, but at the time it felt horrible. You know what I mean? It just felt horrible. You felt like you was just going nowhere. Like you was doing something every day to get nowhere. You know what I mean? You got other people that's, you know, in a situation where I feel like they was in a situation how I felt. Well, when I had got to Phoenix College, you know, I had got some offers and stuff. You know, I'm just fast forwarding. I got to Phoenix College and had got offers and stuff. And I kind of had a vision. I had a better vision on what I was here for and why I'm, you know what I'm saying, why I'm really here versus, you know, being somewhere where you ain't got no offers and you just starting, like basically just from the start. You know what I'm saying? You just from the start, and it's like, where are you trying to get from here? What are you trying to accomplish? You know what I mean? When you hit that, you know what I'm saying, pinnacle, are you done? Where do you keep striving? Where are you trying to accomplish? I think the main thing was trying to find why are you here? What's your purpose of being here? And I couldn't find that at Fort Scott. And not because of anybody there, because of myself. You know, I just couldn't find that. Just some of the stuff that kind of went on at Fort Scott was like, you know, I mean, honestly, to be honest, you know, you had a program where, you know, you wake up in the morning and, you know, you working out and you grinding and stuff, so eating and stuff. So it's really how strong your mindset is if you're gonna succeed. Cause if I could have looked at everything and had the mindset I have now and just really strive through everything that it really came my way. Because at the end of the day, shit, I had a bed, you know what I mean? I had food, I had a workout program. It's like, shit, what else you really need? You know what I'm saying? At that time, but I'm so young and you just looking at everything. You just thinking about that catch. You thinking about this. You thinking about that. You thinking about everything you just want and not what you want to do to get it. So some of the stuff we did there, we had tug of war. You know what I'm saying? It was in the trenches. Matter of fact, you had stuff like we pulled tug of war. You got one side on this side and this side. So we pulling it. So your coach called match up Ross versus him. You go match up, run out there, you grab it. You pulling it. Whoever get pulled over to this side, you lose, and you gotta run back to your side, and the person get to beat you with the thing, like to the point where coach, why are you doing this? Like, what you doing this for? Cause people was in there fighting, like people was in there fighting. People took it like. You got different personalities. You got people going against people they might not like. You got people going against people they don't know, whatever. They ain't said a word to since they've been there. You know what I'm saying? So people actually start fighting in there. People, you know what I'm saying, different crews jumping people like, right, this is all going down. This is all going down right where the coach is right there. So then you got where the coaches would be like, we got this little, I mean, look, this shit's so crazy. We go to it's like a little horse thing right next to the gym. They got the audacity to put us inside this thing and make us wrestle. You hear me? And there's shit everywhere on the ground. Like they wilding. Like I might be snitching right now. I don't snitch. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't no snitch. So if I'm telling or doing something I shouldn't, I apologize. But y'all wrong for that. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all had us in the shit wrestling. Like in some shit, horse shit wrestling, pots. You know how when horses, why they gonna leave some holes in the ground? I mean, we lit it. Matter of fact, I'm lying. It was a bull thing. It was for bulls. It was for bulls. But horses was all around it too. That's all I could think of. But it was bulls all in it. So we in bullshit. Like we in a little place where it's like a rodeo. The rodeo. So that's what it was. The rodeo. You know what I'm saying? So we in a whole thing bull. We actually running sprints in there, bro. We running sprints. They got potholes everywhere. We running sprints. Like, come on now. What are y'all doing? Like, why are we running sprints in here, coach? I'm asking you right now. I'm asking you. But alongside of that, it just shows you, like, the type of stuff where you got to do what you got to go through to get to where you want to be, no matter who see it. You know what I mean? Whoever don't see your vision, you know what I'm saying, that's just them at the time.
Your health.
Taking this for my health.
Just make sure I get my basket back.
You rap, you buy. I'm a burrito.
Explosive.
I was just about to say, this sound athletic. It look like you, like. All jokes aside, though, you was getting cut though, especially when I first seen you.
Oh yeah, 5 more weeks. 5 more weeks. These scouts can be.
Ha.
I think you're all set.
That ain't funny. Well, you got everything. I don't know. Trying to get the close up, man. Can I get a piece?
No, we're on a diet.
When I'm in here.
You're right.
I think I'm about to leave. I think I'm going to G. I need to get my lunch. Got the Bulldogs walking through, man. They did us bad this year, man. You ain't have to do it like that, B. It's part of the team. You ain't have to do it like that, B. Duke gang.
What's that laugh for?
Duke gang.
Man, what's going on, baby?
I'm saying you trying to get the swimmies up there.
Hey, you feel? Hey,
look, y'all, you see him?
I'm drowning that. I'm trying to get him.
Don't drown the camera, bro. Don't drown the camera, man.
Y'all are a hoot. Are you responding to your text message out loud?
No, I was watching my homie lit. I'm like, okay, you're right. You feel me? That's all. That's it. I'll be right back. About to go check in with them.
Ross, you get your drink?
That shit gone, bro. Come on, dog. That shit down here.
I was inside.
So I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just about to respond to your little message and bust your ass real quick. I swear, like just a couple seconds ago, I was just about to respond to it and bust your ass real quick. The little pong thing. Yeah, I was about to bust it. You hear me? I still might respond.
$2 game.
$2 games? I ain't never played that though. So let me play you first, and then we can get that going like that. Your brother ain't feed you enough? What you looking at?
I'm not what you got.
Damn, dog. No matter what I got.
Junior had like D-boy in him.
You see how he looking at my food?
You want your cornbread?
You see how he looking at my shit?
Oh, look at this, bro.
No.
You're not about to eat this.
Nah, I am about to eat. That's the only shit I'm gonna eat.
So how you get 2 meals?
Bro, I got my dinner and lunch. I'm going home. I gotta go to the dinner that day.
Like, man, I'm on 2 meals too, man.
I want 2 meals too. Everybody want a smoothie, bro. Feed yourself.
But I thought you was about to jab me to my food. That Cali pie right there.
I'm even thinking about dinner, dude. That's it. No, I get more food, honestly. I'm not people, I'm just asking my season, like, I don't want y'all food.
But when you ask, bro, you look like you gonna take it if I say no. Look how big you are. If I say no, I was like I ain't got no choice. Shit, my nigga ain't doing that.
Shit, I'm telling you, ain't loyal.
Man, let's go.
Ain't loyal.
I can't do that. I don't even know how to act it off on video one time. Like, cool.
I need mine. He got me on that.
Like, I don't know how to
Be yourself,
Be
brother.
yourself. I said be yourself, man.
That's easy to say when the camera's not around. The camera, you like, oh shit, certain pose, like, what do I do?
You just you just being yourself though. You just cooling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't even here.
What I'm saying? Just vibe. He retarded though. You gotta just give it to something.
Boy, you'll be smooth to your own little show.
Y'all get what my thing, man?
That shit be funny as hell.
Everybody keep on telling me to get my own show. Everybody keep on telling me to get my show. Get a show.
But that shit would be funny as hell.
Nah, you gotta make a YouTube it's talking shit.
They're talking shit.
Nah, get to a show, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta start somewhere, though.
Don't give me a show, bitch. I'm making the money, man. Okay? The YouTube, bitch, I ain't going on the fucking YouTube. They making
That's how you start up. You start up on YouTube. You get subscribers. You get
I'm starting out big. We don't take little stuff. We take big stuff.
You can't just get a show, just get a show. You gotta start somewhere.
But yeah, I'm gonna plug in around that bitch, boy.
Hey Charles, bro. You trading, bro? What you doing, boy? Boy, where you been?
I've been
They switch you though? And they lame.
Just hitting them. Already in.
Yeah, what?
Real ass nigga.
Oh, so you so when you was with our group, who was you in?
I don't know what they call us. They call it LAN. Y'all was LAN.
Damn, what our group is called leftovers, huh? That's how we be feeling.
LAN, that was our group. Lame ass niggas.
Hey, you ain't shit, bro. You want my salad?
Motherfucker eat up everything.
I wasn't gonna get to you anyway. I was just hoping you did one. I'm gonna give it to
everybody
you.
food. He got a whole fucking feast over there. You feel me? We got 2 macaroni. What the fuck that is?
Bro, why did you ask for my chicken if you got a whole food,
That
bro?
meatloaf.
I didn't know you had food, bro.
Oh, nigga, he got more than enough food. That bitch eat like a fucking
You just
old
coughed
army.
on it too?
Nah, what you talking about?
I don't want it back.
I was gonna give it back.
But this nigga said, like I was gonna ask for it back.
Oh, for real. That meatloaf. I know that shit nasty in a bitch.
Nah, that shit good.
That shit nasty as fuck. I remember they gave me that shit. Why couldn't even eat that shit?
Small
Put it to
linebackers,
one
man.
bite. Put that shit down.
Boy's tiny, man.
You put it in there, man.
Boy's little, man. Act like they don't hear me either. Don't hear me.
How you warm it up?
I put it in the oven. That shit was nasty. I really just never liked meatloaf like that though. That shit like like they just take your soul. You know when a girl suck you up and she just eat nut and she just keep going.
Man, we on a show right now. We live. We live, man. Dang. You can't have your own show, dog.
We live and direct. Hey, this uncut version. You feel me? Do it.
You can go back and watch this shit with a week.
What? Just making sure I watch everything that I say, man. I ain't saying nothing like that, man.
You just say something crazy.
No, I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, I'm gonna come up and ask you something one day.
You said you'll come and ask me, huh?
Step up.
Boy, this not it right
Hell
here.
no.
I need this in my life right here, boy.
He got a recipe on his side.
I don't even need a recipe. I need to cook that real quick. What spot is that? Oh, you read that fuck though. You follow chefs on Instagram and shit. Read that shit. Read that fuck.
You know, he came down here one time to serve plates. That's my fault.
What's next?
Niggas muggy, like niggas don't like niggas not worried about you. Like
Okay, so why is there deaths because somebody stole somebody's lollipop?
no, it's not. L death is because of poverty. Like you look up poverty in the U.S.
Right.
Like it's a place like
So people
like in
angry.
Africa, like it's a lot of shit going over there because it's poverty.
Because
It's not
people
senseless
angry.
killing. Exactly. You mix poverty with any race.
I don't like
you
that.
put a bunch of
That's
Asians in
too
poverty,
much-
they're gonna kill each other. You
that's
put a
too-
bunch of white people in poverty, they're gonna kill each
That's
other.
too much negativity.
It's poverty,
though.
bro.
That's too much negativity.
I'm just saying. I
You
can't
gotta
help
move,
that.
move elsewhere.
You can't say that. He right, bro.
What? People angry. I understand.
Like,
They living in poverty.
and get you in a
But that's
bad
not-
mood every day. You
Okay,
in
I don't want to be out there though.
I'm saying, but some
I
people
don't
want to
go to no
Some people don't have.
I
Some
don't wanna
people
go to no
can't
That's
do
That's
it
why
every day.
crimes happen. Cause they trying to come up. Everybody want to come up.
Everybody
You getting
wanna-
away with me
Finessing
coming
the
up.
money too. Like
Huh?
y'all finesse if a nigga down bad, y'all hit licks.
Okay, I understand it, but you do what I'm saying, bro. Bro, you really gotta watch your
Because it's
back out
more
there.
poverty. Like y'all.
I understand it,
homes-
but I can't do nothing about that though. You
I'm
said
saying I
you
can't
said
either though.
nobody like
I'm saying
Atlanta.
I can't either.
Everybody like Atlanta. Everybody.
I never said y'all did. I'm just saying you trying to.
I really
get
don't like Atlanta like that.
Cause you from Alabama. Y'all ain't got shit but a Walmart.
We got football.
Okay.
Y'all eat cornbread every
Huh?
other day.
Yeah, that's it.
What?
That's how we look.
You from Alabama, bro. It
Look,
ain't
man.
shit about Alabama that psych you out.
We really got
But
shit, I
watching
ain't gonna lie.
football. Ain't shit.
We
that
got
say-
crazy fans.
Brett, you ever been to Alabama?
Hey, that's all I got to say.
Brett, you ever been to Alabama? You ain't never going, huh?
Nigga, we got a
That
beach.
shit fool, man.
We got a beach.
I did. Who the fuck?
You go down there, you go to
Well,
Alabama, you gonna come back black as fuck.
What Faulkner University? Ain't that Alabama? Faulkner
Hell
University.
yeah. That shit small as hell.
Yeah.
Carlos, where you from?
Nigga, we home of peanuts.
Minnesota, ain't it?
We the home of peanuts. Nigga, we
What y'all-
started
what y'all
peanut
known
butter.
for? What Atlanta known for?
We known for black
For gay
entertainment.
men.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's gay people in
It's
Atlanta.
gay
It's the
men.
gay capital, but they stay on their side of town. They don't come over there.
I'm saying, how y'all got a
You really?
bunch of-
Well,
a
if
bunch
you
of
hang out,
faggots running around.
all right, it's a lot of faggots everywhere.
Y'all just like
God
men.
forgive me. God
Y'all
forgive
just
me.
like
Y'all got
men.
a bunch of faggots.
Y'all just like
running
men.
And we got the females too.
around.
Y'all do, but they
Yeah,
be lonely.
and they be lonely. Yeah, that's why all Atlanta bitches got out of town niggas.
Y'all ain't even got pretty girls in
No,
Baltimore. Them hoes will cut you.
we can't help that.
Where you from, baby boy? Virginia. See, that sound nice though. That sound like that sound like it's got a lot of suburbs.
Ain't nothing.
But it ain't like Baltimore. You gotta turn your back.
Hey, ain't Lynchburg like rich as fuck?
Got they areas, bro.
It's a hood everywhere. No cap. It's a hood everywhere.
No, you wanna know the difference though?
But I'm saying though, my boy, look, that's what I'm saying. In Baltimore, you definitely, you play for the Ravens. That shit ain't.
He can't. There's nowhere to go here.
not too-
You don't go to Baltimore. It's no. It's where.
Nobody goes to Baltimore to enjoy themselves.
'Cause it's-
Put it like that. You never hear
telling
nobody
you,
say,
dog.
I'm finna take me a vacation to Baltimore. You don't hear that.
Who you play for?
Cal Ripken played for.
The who?
Hold on. Listen, we got more famous niggas in here.
Stop!
No, listen. No, not more famous. More status niggas. Listen.
You have to do it
The
if
great
MLK
fucking
couldn't come out of there,
Bambino-
man.
Listen, the great fucking Bambino. Sandlot was your movie when you was younger. Don't lie.
The Sandlot?
The great Bambino,
The
nigga.
Sandlot?
Motherfucking Babe Ruth, Michael Phelps. Who been saving this country for years?
Ain't now
Jamaica
nobody
been
who you done
sucking us
said,
up this way.
ain't nobody you said was higher than MLK.
You can't have nobody after that. We got motherfucking called
Shit, Gucci Man was from Alabama. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
Gucci Man.
Gucci
yeah.
don't even like Alabama.
Gucci from Alabama, and y'all keep claiming him and shit.
That's what
Gucci
I'm saying.
claim
Gucci
Atlanta.
ain't Charles.
Zone 6. No cap. Let's see what Atlanta has today. Let's see. I know it's a positivity coming out of Atlanta today.
It's a positivity coming out of Baltimore. Somebody won a chess match. Somebody like somebody just won something.
Hey, I'm just saying this right here.
LAU teams will fuck y'all up.
Who?
AAU. Yeah, we got hoopers. You know it.
Y'all don't bring that football.
We are the black.
But we just put a game and shit, man. Get some good homemade cooking, man.
Don't bring that football shit to
Our
Bama.
food better than y'all.
The crib.
Y'all seafood better, but y'all southern food is that shit that y'all regular food ain't fucking with the South.
No, we don't eat the same shit as y'all, so we probably think y'all shit nasty. I'm telling you.
Cause y'all eat street rats and shit.
No, we y'all got gay men chefing y'all food up.
Y'all eat possums with ranch on them.
Fuck y'all eat.
Suckers.
Gay hell, boy. Food ass nigga, man.
Yeah, man, I heard it's 5-1 in Atlanta. That's crazy though.
No.
Wait,
Wait,
no bullshit though. No bullshit. You never had a homeboy that, like, who you thought you was cool with that was gay?
Never.
You never did?
No.
I'm just trying to see how
If
close it is to a
if
nigga being gay.
if they gay, they gonna let you know they gay.
For real? But that's just a slick Atlanta nigga to you? Like I understand because we got niggas who's
I'm saying,
super slick.
Thug got stained though in Atlanta. You feel me? So therefore, you feel me? Thug is his own person. He love fashion. Just because his type of fashion ain't our type of fashion.
We got the same thing. That's why I said I understand. I'm just saying how y'all take the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, bro, Thug my favorite rapper. So you feel me? I'm biased. So I think you should pick another person. I'm not gonna say Thug.
I fuck with Thug. I don't think he gay at all. I be saying other states.
Thug he got so much stain in Atlanta though, bro.
Man, listen, we got George Washington Carver, bro. He made peanuts.
I've been to that. I've been to that.
You heard what he said?
What he say?
Peanut.
Oh, George Washington Carver.
Yeah, bro. Get your cashew walnut mouth.
We got a Tuskegee Airman.
What the fuck is that?
Man, you don't know about your history?
No.
All right, you ready to
The
see
Red
what we got from
Tails,
Atlanta?
man. You seen Red Tails?
Hell no.
Andre 3000.